Tulli Varum Vel, which means galloping sphere, was the actual words that were used by L Murugan when questioned how he is going to initiate his recent campaign without the permission of Tamilnadu government. Incidentally, in the state of Tamilnadu for the year 2020 alone, 3 separate campaigns were run by BJP. The first one is as called by the opposition as saffronization of Thiruvalluvar. The second one was about the Manusmriti and the controversy over it. And the third one is about Lord Murugan and how people are not respecting him in the state of Tamil Nadu as per BJP. What occurred was that a couple of months back, there was a YouTube channel called as Karupar Kootam who actually made fun of a slogan called as Kanda Shashti Kavasam, which is sung in the praise of Murugan, claiming that DMK and various other Dravidian organizations are not respecting Lord Murugan. And as per L Murugan, the need of the hour at that point was to make sure that respect is being earned, and that's why he decided to take this yatra called as Vel Yatra. The initial actual decision by him was to start the yatra on 6th of November and finish it on 6th of December. He was supposed to go all across the state of Tamil Nadu, visit 6 temples of Lord Murugan dedicated to Lord Murugan called as Arupadai Veedu, and that way he wanted to finish his yatra. This did not go well with the opposition, who claimed that this is nothing but a step to make sure there is religious disharmony in the state of Tamil Nadu. And a much bigger question was also asked about the date when he wants to finish it, which is on 6th of December. Evidently, that was the day when Babri Masjid was demolished, and opposition parties claim that state BJP is doing nothing but making sure there would be religious disharmony in Tamil Nadu. However, when the matter went to the court, Tamil Nadu government had a different reason. Tamil Nadu government said that experts have advised the state that there is a chance of a second and a third wave of pandemic, that is COVID-19, which is still prevalent in the state, and the state is still under a form of lockdown, and they claim that they cannot provide permission for such yatras. But still, even after that, Murugan, as he planned, started from his home near Coimbatore and he went all the way to Thiruthani, which is near Andhra border. That point, the officials claim that no yatra permission is being provided, but he can go to Thiruthani temple with 5 vehicles accompanying him. But what occurred was that in visuals we could see a minimum of 20 vehicles surrounding and going as a kind of from here Coimbatore to Thiruthani, and hundreds of people coming together over there, completely opposite to what should be done during a pandemic. And that is when the police had to intervene, when he said that he's going to initiate his yatra from there, and all have been detained so far. But the bigger question that is being asked by the opposition is that why hasn't the state BJP acted upon other issues from the state, be it 7.5% reservation for government school students in medical exams and so many other important issues that they're asking why the state BJP hasn't raised their voice against it. And not just that, the general question that is being raised from the expert is that why is it Netas are not taking COVID-19 Corona seriously? Even now, as we said earlier, until 30th November, the state is in a form of lockdown, and not more than 100 people are allowed to gather in any area, and even for that you need to take adequate permission from the government. The state government is time and again stating that people have to follow social distancing, you have to wear a mask, you have to keep your hands clean, use sanitizers to make sure that the spread of COVID-19 is reduced as much as possible. But unfortunately, these same netas are the ones, be it national parties or be it regional parties, are the ones who turn culprit every single time there is an event. And even today at Thiruthani, that was very much evident. So these are the questions that are being put forward by the experts. But here L Murugan claims that we are regaining the respect for Lord Murugan is much more important, and that's why he initiated the yatra, which so far has has ended up with him being detained at Thiruthani. With camera person Vijay Shekhar, Pramod Madhav for Mirana.